Hello everybody, FAI here, and welcome back to another F1 Manager 23 video. And of course we are now in part 5 of our F1 Manager 23 series, if I recall correctly. But with that being said, yeah, we are on our very first race, and it's finally race day. So, with that being said, you already know my plans for F1 Manager, especially going forward. But if you don't remember the plans, or for some reason maybe you forgot completely, and or you maybe missed part 4 of, or part 3 or 4 of F1 Manager, you know. The biggest changes are just the factor that, I'm going to basically show the very first few laps, like lap 1 to maybe 4 or something like that. And then I'm going to skip ahead / fast forward for you all. It'll probably be just a quick skip ahead. But for me, it'll be a fast forward, up till, near the midway point, aka the first pit stop, or however many pit stops we're going to be doing as of that day. And then, of course, I'll be giving you a few laps there, and then we'll fast forward to the final, 3 or 4 laps. But yeah, with that being said, that's kind of the idea / thought process on how I'm going to move forward with progressing / showing off, of course, F1 Manager 23. And the main reason I'm going to do that is just so that, it's fast enough for you all, and I'm not drawing it out too long, because there's going to be a lot of points where I'm just not going to be managing a whole lot. So, there's not going to be a lot for me to do / show off. But if anything happens during the time that I think it's interesting, I'll probably show it off. But generally, like I said, for the most part, I'm going to mostly fast forward through most content. So you all won't see a whole lot other than maybe a few laps here and there, and of course just generally getting the gist of the race, if you would. But with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and look at the race report since it's been a while. And it looks like we're going to be going on a 2-stop, with the optimal strategy being a soft, medium, or medium, soft, or a soft, medium, soft. So with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and plan out our strategies for generally. Now, of course, we're going to be probably favoring Yuki Tsunoda in this race. Unfortunately, of course, because he is in the better starting position compared to Nick DeVries, I'm not going to really give Nick DeVries much chance to really pass up Yuki Tsunoda, because I don't think generally he's going to perform as well overall. But if you all saw qualifying, you know why that happened. So yeah, let's go ahead and give him the B strategy, which will be medium to soft and soft. And then for Yuki Tsunoda, we'll give him the fastest strategy, which is soft, medium. Now, of course, we can't always choose to make it a custom strategy. But the thing about custom strategies is sometimes they're just not as fast as, sometimes they're really just not as fast as, like, using a normal, or created strategy. Now, with that being said, of course, I'm going to go ahead and make it to where we start off with high fuel usage and also high ERS, or deploy on ERS. The main reason I do this is because at the beginning, there's no real reason for us to try and gain extra fuel, and honestly, burning that extra fuel at the beginning will be a good idea, especially considered that we really won't need it. But again, this comes from multiple, races managing F1 Manager in not only 22 but also in 23. So I already have an idea of how the car will handle. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the race, shall we?
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit. A chance to see just what Charles Leclerc can achieve here.
Yeah, it's a P5 start. The
Looks
podium's
like
in
today's
sight,
focus
but there's a
is
lot
on one of the
standing in their
Ferraris.
way.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One.
Alright, it's race day.
And this is it.
Let's get to it.
The Bahrain Grand Prix.
And
And it's lights out.
here we go. Now, as usual, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Yuki Tsunoda. But as it is, I'm going to also go ahead and tell Debris not to fight Yuki. But let's go ahead and talk about this. This is new for anyone who hasn't played F1 Manager 22. Well, you played maybe F1 Manager 22, and you never played F1 Manager 23 up to now. But this is new. Having these is going to help you in some way, shape, or form manage your driving. But generally, I would say just keep it at medium, and then just keep it at neutral, because in reality, there's really no big reasons to, try to overtake, or, have your aggression go to high, or always defend / rarely defend, or have your aggression go to low. And the main reason for that is because of the factor that, generally speaking, there's almost really no reason for us to, get to that point where we have to worry, if you will, about how aggressive our drivers get. And generally, it doesn't seem to affect the drivers in one way or another, moving forward, Plus, it can potentially cause more errors than it actually will help you. So, keeping your tactics at neutral will always help. But, of course, as we mentioned before, you can always change up the commands in any way, shape, or form to officially help you in any way you really need the help, per se. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get going. Now, when we return, you're going to see that our fuel usage went into negative, and I'm going to say it's probably going to be around negative 1.5, negative 1.6 a lap of fuel, or kilograms of fuel. And you're probably thinking, why would you go so low on your fuel usage? Don't you think that you'll not gain back in time? And trust me, in this case, in this regard, you will regain that fuel back in time with enough to spare, and you may even have a little bit extra. So, there's no real reason for you not to go into the negative kg of fuel, because you will probably regain it pretty quick. Anyway, with that being said, that is lap 1 done. Yuki Tsunoda still in 14, Nick Debris in 18, and having gained at least 1 position during the start of that race, which is not a bad thing. But we'll see how this goes on the race. Now, we are chasing the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, so K-Mag will be probably guarding or defending from Yuki getting past, but hopefully we'll be able to get Yuki to go past and get past them. Now, as far as ERS goes, deployment-wise, we're looking to maybe only deploy about down to about 40%, maybe 50% ERS, and it won't be until near the it won't be, of course, until near our pit stop strategies or pit stops that like lap 23 and of course closer to lap 19, of course, for Yuki Tsunoda, that will start recharging the ERS again. So at this point, we've probably deployed enough ERS so that last for a while, and we've probably gotten enough room / wiggle to make sure that things are going to be okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just let the ERS for now go back to neutral. When it comes time for us to recharge the battery pack, we'll be on top up just so that we don't lose a lot of time, but mostly it's also just so that, you know, we can keep our lap times pretty good for the most part. Alright, so looks like these center tires are getting a little hot, so we're gonna go ahead and pace it down a little, because we don't want those tires to be too overheating. By the way, if our tires are overheating like this last one is, it's gonna have our tire performance go up, but we'll also be losing the wear a lot quicker. So it's always going to be a bit of a, you know, middle ground, if you will, to try and ensure that the tires don't overheat to the ground, you know. Now with that being said, you know, it's something to consider when you are, you know, playing through it. Anyway, with that being said, that's probably
We
not
need to
cool
push
down,
harder
so
on tires. They are looking good now.
we'll go ahead and probably at this point fast forward, because it doesn't look like we're going to be changing too much, and positionally, it seems like things are kind of a standstill, give or take. So yeah. But with that being said, you know, we'll see how things go. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and start lap 4, fast forward, and I'll meet you all back when we reach the start of Yuki's lap 4. I'm going to go ahead and start fast forwarding, and I'll meet you back when we reach lap 19 or course lap 19. Yeah, so I'll probably reach you all back in lap 17, everybody.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh, we have a
This, I
locked
think,
up.
was at turn
Or
13.
something going on. Still locked up here.
The wheels just lock up there.
Oh,
By that point,
that's
it was
not
just too
good.
late.
Dang, Lance Stroll, what happened there? Alright, so we're here at the start of lap 16, and so we managed to forget to, stop fuel consumption, so our fuel is a lot less than I was expecting it to be. But, I mean, it's okay, it was just something that happened unexpectedly. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do the next few laps just to show you what happens, see how things go. Overall though, Yuki Tsunoda managed to make his way up to 11th, and of course, Nick DeVries is still stuck in 18. And Yuki Tsunoda overtakes Madison. Nice.
This one is involving Yuki Tsunoda. It's certainly inviting. The points in touching distance now. They're 11th.
So, of course, for the moment, our lap times are going to be down. Unfortunately, I was at the point where I just wasn't paying attention to the fuel. And, yeah, we ended up going to negative 3.6 kilograms of fuel. And it's okay, I mean, we'll make it up. I'll just have our drivers go on less fuel for a little while and slow down the pace a little bit. But, generally, as far as the race goes, Yuki Tsunoda still hasn't gone on his first pit. Sergio Perez has gone on his first pit, and Sergio Perez, I think, is the only person who's gone on the pit, so there was definitely something wrong when I was fast forwarding that, you know, of course, didn't get realized. But it's okay. Lap 17, we are entering our pit window for Yuki Tsunoda, and of course, Nick DeVries won't enter his pit window until lap, of course, lap 23, so, yeah, the next few laps are going to be interesting for the most part. And we'll have to see how things go. But luckily for us, our lap times are quick enough, or close enough to each other that, you know, things are going to be okay. Anyway, we'll have to regain fuel, so unfortunately, Yuki Tsunoda probably will lose a few positions going in, but, you know, hopefully not too many, obviously, for obvious reasons. Right now, I mean, it's K-Mag and Yuki Tsunoda that are mainly fighting, and unfortunately for Sergio Perez, he's just kind of in the back of the train, caught up. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's just an unfortunate circumstance, I would say. Now, hang on, I'm gonna have to check this one. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So we just have to keep things going for now. For the moment, I'm going to keep Yuki the way it is, and also Debris the way it is. But if Debris gets a little closer, I may have him go a little more aggressive, just try to overpass Norris. But at the moment, I don't think it's going to happen. And Alonso in the pits. Alonso just came in for his first pit stop, I believe. So, lap 18. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and tell Yuki to, come in for his second set of softs, and then we'll tell him to, now, one thing about pit stops is now, if you want to, you could tell your drivers to come in on the next lap, but, that's completely up to you when it comes down to it. If you're, if you really want to switch it up for, the drivers to have the potentially same, if you will, pit stop strategy versus having two different pit stops. But, again, that's completely up to you, and I'm gonna leave it up to you one way or another to decide which will work best for you, generally speaking. But, yeah. Just remember, it's up to you to decide on which one works best for you, overall. Alright, we gotta make some pit stops, so... Gasly could come in next pit, Magnussen could come in next pit. I think Sergio Perez probably won't come in for another pit stop for a while, but, but we'll see how things go. We're going to just ride on board with us for a little bit, and, we'll see how things go, for the next few laps until the next pit stop. And, oh! Hamilton runs wide!
Now here
Wow,
we are.
Hamilton ran wide! Yikes!
We've seen a few go off the track
Yikes,
there.
mate.
Moving well,
Oh, that's
fingers crossed.
unfortunate.
No lasting damage to
Man,
the
Russell
car.
didn't take advantage, though. Russell wasn't able to take advantage, though, of that situation. But yeah, Hamilton running wide is not great. Alright, Yuki, let's have you try to overtake,
We can
Maxim.
fight.
Oh. Right. Right, Yuki's coming in. My bad.
Copy, copy.
Alright, so F1 Octa comes in, and so does, Vitaly Bottas. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. Lap 19 pit stop. Let's hope for no trouble. Alright. No hold-ups. Pretty good.
Track is clear.
Alright, exit the pit lane. Good job. Good job, pit crew. 2.7 pit stop, not bad. Alright. Alright, Yuki, let's go ahead and have you do that. Yeah. Actually, you're pretty close to Piastri. Try to overtake Piastri, actually.
We leave it to you.
Copy.
That's how you try to overtake Piastri. Alright, we're going to have him top up energy for a little while.
We go
And,
charge on.
we'll have, Liveries also top up energy for a little bit.
Charge on.
But let's just try to get, Sonoda to try and, pass the blue, or Piastri here, since he's so close. And, will I get past? I don't think it'll happen right now. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, I think Piastri just got past. Yeah, nice. Nice job, Sonoda. Very nice job. By the way, driver's confidence, if it's at peak, he's driving at his best overall. So, of course, that's one thing we want to try and make sure is that the driver is always at their peak or highest performance overall. By the way, that was a good pass up. That was a very good pass up for Sonoda. So, so now we just gotta catch up with now we just gotta catch up with Debris. Now Debris should let him pass, generally speaking, and that's just because I have him on Don't Fight Teammate. But you know, overall, it really is up to oh, Piastri walks up. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh no. Yikes. I think Piastri was trying to play catch up against Yuki Tsunoda and just locked up on that last round. But yeah, once Tsunoda catches up with Debris, he shouldn't have to, you know, he shouldn't have to, fight, because we've already told, Piastri not to fight Tsunoda. Anyway, lap 23, so we'll probably tell him around lap 22 to come in for his pit. For Debris to come into his pit. But yeah, with that being said, yeah, he actually has a pit stop issue. Oh no. Man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He actually messed up by locking up and then he has a pit stop issue. Jeez. Very, very unfortunate for them. That's very unfortunate for Piastri. But, I mean, it happens, so, you know. But it happens, of course, so, you know. Either way, it looks like, Debris is slowly catching up with Gasly, who I don't think still hasn't gone in for a pit. Oh no, Gasly has gone in for a pit, so it's just Debris and some top runners who haven't gone in for a pit yet. Alright, very interesting. Let's go ahead and top up the energy just a little bit more, and then we'll see where it takes us. Alright, so let's go ahead and tell Debris we're going to pit next lap. We'll get him on the soft tires. And I think for now we'll go ahead and ride alongside Debris. I think for now, for this part of the race, we'll go ahead and ride alongside Debris and see how the race goes for him. Alright, so we'll be riding alongside Debris for the next few laps, and of course, eventually Yuki Tsunoda will probably pass him, but that's of course to be expected because of the way we're maneuvering the race, if you will. And we're going to go ahead and tell at least Yuki Tsunoda to stop topping up the ERS. We're going to go ahead and let him, you know, speed up along. So Yuki Tsunoda is definitely catching up. He'll probably pass Debris before we know it. But Nick Debris should just let him through, obviously. Honestly, Debris should just let him through without having too much issues. But of course, we wanted to make sure that Tsunoda had a good chance to, you know, make up points / make things up as well as they could. So, of course, you know, Debris, I mean, we're making... Oh! Carlos Sainz has a pit stop issue!
We saw the Ferrari pit crew already.
Uh-oh! That's not good. Carlos Sainz has pit stop issue as well.
Trouble releasing the car.
Ay, that's unfortunate. Wow, very unfortunate for Carlos Sainz to have a pit stop issue there. But, yeah. Anyway. Alright, so we're almost at that point where I think we can let both Debris and Tsunoda go back to normal fuel usage. But I'm gonna wait a little bit more up till about let's just say 1.4 or so. And K-Mag has a pit stop issue. Looks like they tried to dual stack
They
there.
just really struggle. It's not a smooth one.
It looks like K-Mag and Nico Hulkenberg were trying to dual stack there. Luckily, Nico Hulkenberg got out in time, but still. Nico Hulkenberg got out of trouble in time, but still, man. That's an interesting decision to be made, for sure. For sure, that's an interesting decision to be made, so. Alright. As for our last pit stop of the strategy, for Yuki Tsunoda, it'll be 37. And for Debris, it'll be 41. So, yeah. So that'll be when we come back, after the next fast forward, if you will. But for now, we'll just go ahead and let things go. Alright, I'm feeling okay about Nick Debris' chances to regain the fuel, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him, stop lifting and coasting, and we'll let him push up a little more, if you will. So no, still at a point where I would trust them to maybe get the fuel packs back up in time. So, yeah. But that's okay. Charles Leclerc, fastest lap. Third place right now. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. What's the way in this one? I don't remember. Yeah, dialysis is the way to help, to of course help your, help your driver overtake. Anyway, let's see how things go for Debris on this pit stop. Alright, he's getting pits. 2.8, not bad, not bad. Good stop, good stop.
Focus on reaction time and
Alright, good stop, Debris. Good stop. Alright, so we'll run alongside Yuki Tsunoda, and I'll meet you back when we get closer to the next pit stop, which of course will be, close to lap 37. So I'll meet you all back, then.
You can take a look now.
Joe overtakes Debris. Or,
And they squeeze by.
yeah, Joe overtakes Debris. That's unfortunate. Hiya! Man, Debris really wants wants to take the fight.
overtake available.
Alright, so we're right alongside Nick Debris again for a little bit. Just for this lap, I'm gonna have him neutral out, and then on the next, pit stop, we'll go ahead and have him, start the process of actually, deploy the ERS again on the last hole. We'll go ahead and have Tsunoda, though, also charge up the energy a bit. Oh, Debris overtakes Stroll.
So here we go.
Show.
Heading into turn one.
Good overtake. Debris, good overtake. Not about his performance, honestly. I mean, I'll be honest.
Very much, says Nick Debris.
Debris doesn't really, strike me as someone say yes, he could make it in this game because we should give him time to become a, a fighter, but I don't know about that. And, Yuki Tsunoda gets overtaken. We're going to go ahead and hightail the, overtake aggression and try to take it back if we can. So let's see if Yuki Tsunoda can take it back here. We'll have him hightail the aggression a little and, push himself to try and take back the 12th place if he can. Yeah. Obviously, with Hulkenberg way out of the way, I don't think that, I don't think Hulk will be able to provide much defense. And unfortunately for us, Debris is so far back that I don't think he can provide defense for us. But, I mean, we're going to try our best here. And, nope, I don't think it's going to happen right now. Well, let's see. Let's see if it happens, everybody. It's going to be an interesting one. Now, of course, Yuki Tsunoda does have a higher chance of making mistakes, but generally, I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. He is in pretty high confidence, so, you know, with him being in pretty high confidence, he might be able to overtake or do something. Alright, I don't think it's happening, so let's go ahead and have him go back to Albon overtakes Tsunoda. Oh, that's
So Alex
unfortunate.
Albon is part of this.
Man, Albon must have been chasing that for a while. Alexander Albon must have been chasing that for a while. He finally gets over Yuki Tsunoda
That puts
and
them in
passes him.
13th place now.
Alright. Alright, so here we are, lap 35. We're going to go ahead and tell Yuki Tsunoda to get on those mediums next lap. And, yeah. We'll see how things go. Because obviously lap 37 is his final pit stop. And then, of course, Nick DeVries' final pit stop is on lap 41. So, yeah. We're reaching the end, everybody. So for Tsunoda, I'm going to go ahead and tell him to top off. Because, obviously...
Recharge on.
Obviously, there's no reason for him to not, you
Give
know,
us a bit more lift off, please.
not do that. And I'm going to try to get him to overtake for 13th again. Since we're so close to to Alexander Albon, I'm going to go ahead and try to push him to overtake again. Oh wait, that one's harvest. I wanted to top off.
Recharge.
Top it off, mate. Nick DeVries, I think we got to get him to regain a little bit more fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and have him slow down. But, yeah. We'll see how things go. Either way, we're kind of pushing for Albon to get past, or trying to push to pass Albon. Logan Sardier goes in for a pit. But we're going to run alongside Yuki Tsunoda right now and see how things go. Well, Tsunoda get past everyone. Place your bets. Place your bets, everybody. Do you think Tsunoda will get past? Do you think Tsunoda will get past, or do you think, of course, how long will the fan get off? We're going to try to top off the ERS for DeVries. DeVries gets us Logan Sargent. Good. Alright, so what would you can make his move here? He has the DRS. Will DRS be enough to get him past? Oh, nope, not yet. But that's okay. Alright, we're going to lower his tire usage just a bit.
Slow down.
Just because he's, you know, it's not exactly, you know. I don't think we're going to get past him. We'll try one more lap here. But he's taking this lap anyway, so...
Entry?
Yep. Looks like Albon managed to keep his, lead for now. But that's okay. I think he still has to come in for one more stop, so... So everyone else has to still come in for one more stop, so I'm not too worried about it. So we'll just see how things go. We'll have Yuki, go back to normal pace, if you will. And 2.5. Good stop for Yuki Tsunoda. 4th fastest overall. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and have you turn 2 things down. Alright. Turn up this higher pace.
Copy.
The Breeze is right behind you, but he shouldn't pass you or fight at all, which is a good thing. Let's go ahead and have
Use
deploy the energy. Actually next race or next lap. Next lap we'll have you deploy energy.
Recharge on.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and fast forward just a bit. Because of course, as it would be, the last top 4, De Vries, is on lap 41. And, yeah. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and have Yuki top it off a little bit. And then we'll try to deploy the energy and see how things go. Alright, once Yuki crosses the stop finish, we'll go ahead and deploy our energy again. Alright, deploy energy.
Copy.
See, the Vries, I think you're good enough now that I can safely let you pace it out normally. But yeah. See how things go. Yuki's on his last pit stop, so he'll probably pass up a few people once he's, once he's gotten some pace out. But, but for now, we'll just try to, we'll let him deploy energy, for now, and then we'll just try to get him to, we'll try to get him to basically forward things, if you will. Alright. Energy deploy's good so far, which is excellent. We're playing catch up against Norris right now, which is also good. We'll allow him to use a little bit more energy for the moment. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and neutral out, and then we'll ride alongside the Vries when lap 39 comes around. For now, that's forward. Yeah, we just got the pit window entrance. Alright, let's go ahead and have the Vries start planning his pit stop. Because the Vries is on lap, what? Let's see, what lap is the Vries on at the moment? The Vries is on lap, I believe, 37, got it, alright. So yeah, he's on lap 37 right now. Meaning that he was probably got lapped somewhere down the line. I think. Either way, we'll have De Vries pit next lap. I think. Yeah, if I'm correct, the time should be about in a lap or two. Yeah, we should have him pit next lap. Alright, let's have him pit next lap for some fresh sauce. And for now, we'll just go ahead and ride alongside. We'll go ahead and ride alongside De Vries and see where it takes him. Norris, Albon, and Hulkenberg, I have to assume, are coming in for pits at some point in time soon. I don't suspect they'll be able to make their tires last the rest of the race. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, with of course, there being over 17 more laps remaining, there's a good chance that they could make it last, potentially. And Leclerc has another pit stop issue. Mate. What's going on, Leclerc? Come on. What's going on with Victor out there, Leclerc? Seriously, you must not be happy. You must not at all be happy about that. Alright, fastest lap, Sergio Perez. Right now. Piastri dead last. He's not really a good race either, honestly. Piastri. Alright, De Vries is picking this lap, so we'll go ahead and ride along with him for the pit, and then we'll figure out where our strategies are going. Next in the L1 going in for a pit now. All right. I'm not sure what tires they're going in for, but okay, this will be interesting. Alright. DeVries is coming in for his pit as well. Yuki Tsunoda gets 14. Will he pass Madison? No, he does not. But, he's getting closer to, what's his name? He's getting very close to Norris. We might be able to pass him. Norris, of course, has, not gone in for another pit, so he may, be able to pass Norris. 2.6, not bad pit stop. Alright, let's have, keep an eye on Yuki's timing against, Norris. But for now, we'll just fast forward things and see where, where it takes us. Uh-oh, we got a pass opportunity here against Norris.
We leave it to you.
Alright, attempt the overtake. Sonona. Let's try to attempt this overtake here. Here we go. DeVries is going to also deploy his energy. We'll try to play catch up with him for now. I want Yuki to try and pass up Norris here. I really want Yuki to try and pass up Norris here, so... Well, I have him push for it. Let's have him try to push for it at the moment, generally. Alright, Yuki, you have DRS. Let's how do you use it? Let's how do you use it and try to get past. I don't think those tires will last anyway on Norris and things. You can't keep pushing those softs. And that's good job, Yuki. Good job. Good pass. Alright.
Here's the
Tsunoda
replay.
overtakes
Now the
Norris.
Alpha Tauri involved here.
Before he even came in for his pit stop too. That's the funny part. Is he took over Norris before his pit stop came up. So good catch up, Yuki. Good catch up. Very good catch up there. Alright, we're gonna have DeVries stop using ERS or energy, and I'll meet y'all back. Oh, DeVries takes over Norris too.
It's there for the taking.
Man, Norris must be trying to really make those tires last. Either he's trying to make those tires last till the end, or they really don't want to bring him in for it. DeVries overtakes Sargent.
Now look, here we head
Not
into
bad.
turn 2. It's certainly inviting.
Not bad for Dick. He's making up some points. I must say, DeVries is making up some points, at least to a degree. Like, we're not in point striking territory yet. In fact, as it would be, our standing will end up with us being in 7th. But, I mean, at least DeVries is making some points up, to a degree, On one's wide, and here we go. Alright, 3 laps to go, everybody. Let's ride alongside Tsunoda, who will probably win the race for us at this point. At this point, it's looking like Tsunoda's going to end up in 13 and being ahead of his teammate at this point, which is fine. I mean, didn't expect a lot out of it anyway. And with 3 laps to go, of course, there's not a lot of time left. But, with that being said, of course, everyone, we are looking at Tsunoda being 1 lap down, DeVries being 1 lap down, and of course, oh, that's a new bridge. And of course, everyone else being 1 lap down to a degree. But I mean, everyone got in for 2 pit stops as expected, so we'll see how things go. We'll see what happens, everybody. But yeah, it looks like Hulkenberg's going to end up in 12th. I don't think Tsunoda really has ain't really real choice in the matter, so. And I don't think we can push the tires to try and play catch up, if you would. But hey, that's okay, you know? It happens. Alright, lap 56.
3 laps after
Here we
this.
go. That's it. Final few laps of the race, everyone. Nick DeBris staying 17th, so he gained a few positions. That's good. And you can Tsunoda gained a few positions as well. I believe he started in 15th, right? So, let's see. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda gained 1 position, Nick DeBris gained 2. So, not bad for the first race. DeBris is still on hot water, of course, because of, at the moment, I'm not impressed with DeBris' performance, you know? At the moment, I'm just really not impressed with DeBris' performance. So, unfortunately, we might have to make, a tough decision, but, I mean, you know, but, it's not going to happen right now. And obviously, there's going to be good reasons for that, but, you know, we'll talk about it more as we reach the midway point of the season. What may happen with our drivers, because I'm going to give DeBris a chance. Maybe he'll improve, maybe he won't, you know. For now, though, Tsunoda has his seat safe, obviously, and of course, obviously, Tsunoda is shown to be the better driver. But again, we'll talk about it in the recap, back at HQ, on the HQ episode, as, that'll be the recap slash, time for us to really, you know, talk about the way things are heading. But here we go, final lap, Verstappen taking the lead, winning the first race, potentially against Alonso. Alonso in 2nd place, wow. Not bad. How many laps left, Tsunoda? Not many. Just start final lap. Yep, not many. Tsunoda, not many. You got this. Good race, though, too. Excellent race, excellent race. Alright, we'll ride alongside the final lap and see how things go. And see what happens. It's a bit spread out, though. I mean, Yuki Tsunoda in 13th, Eni in 13th, having started in 14th. And then DeBris gaining 2 positions, having started in 19th. So, you know, we got to work on the car, but, I mean, obviously, we have to also consider, you know, consider the driving and the drivers themselves. Powertrain-wise, I mean, yeah, powertrain was definitely taking some there, but I mean, you know, but that's okay. I expect as much with the powertrain. To be honest, I expected as much with the powertrain. I mean, the car was not gonna not have to have some wear and tear. But, I mean, we have some work to look at. We have some things to consider, obviously. And with that having said, I mean, obviously we also have other things in mind for the future. So, I mean, hey, you know, good for the race, I'll take it. And the race winner, Max Verstappen. Yep, Max Verstappen, the race winner. Good job. Good job, Max. Good job.
After that performance, there's no doubt that they deserve their spot at the top of the podium.
All right.
And
Let's check our flag for the race. Good job.
P13.
Good job, Yuki Tsunoda. Good
Yuki was
job.
a nice race.
Good job, Tsunoda. That checkered flag. Coming in 13.
Like, really no place for this car, to be honest.
Got it.
Thanks you guys. I appreciate it.
Good job, the race. Finish.
Oh, can you take the flag?
Alright, good job, Nick. Good job. P17 is not bad, but definitely could extract a little bit more. I would like to see DeBris a little bit closer to the closer to Yuki, but we'll see how things go by the time mid-season comes around. You know, the only person who I have on the hot seat at the moment is, of course, our reserve driver, Liam Lawson. So, you know, that's the only guy I have on the hot seat, in reality. Like, in reality, Liam is the only person I really have on the hot seat, because, you know, let's face it, Let's face it, in many ways, Liam just doesn't strike me as someone who I'll be beating around, generally. But, again, that's the only person I really have on the hot seat at the moment, so... But, of course, we'll talk about that in our HQ wrap-up episode.
It's not been Nick de Vries's
With that
day.
being said,
Pretty disastrous, to be honest.
we have Yuki Tsunoda.
You know, I don't think many would have expected to see them finishing outside the top 10. They'll be aiming much higher than that, I assure you.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating.
And then we have the podium. Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and
That gives them their
Fernando
first win
Alonso.
of the season, and it was really well deserved.
Alright. Not bad race overall, though. Not bad race.
Certainly kick things off in style.
Very
Here
good
at the
race.
Bahrain
Very
Grand
good
Prix.
race.
And down there in the AlphaTauri garage, Karun, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Alright, and with that being said, that's our time up in Formula One for the race and our very first race of the season. So, we have, at the moment, Yuki Tsunoda in 13th and Nick de Vries in 17th. Oscar Piastri showing poor performance in 20th today. Man, he really had some issues. Joe Gonyu at 19th, not doing very well. Logan Sargent doing pretty good, especially considering that it's a Williams that he's in. Lando Norris doing okay, not bad race for him. Alexander Albon, of course, doing not a bad race, considering that it's a Williams. Natalia Lopez, again, kind of disappointing considering where he comes from, you know. But, I mean, that's us. That's us for now, and that's all of our drives. So with that being said, thank you everyone for joining me today on the stream, or not stream, but thank you everyone for joining me on this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to also hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you're notified the moment the next video comes out. And so that you can keep up to date with the latest information or videos coming from me. And I will see you all in the next one. But with that being said, this is FAI signing on saying farewell everyone. And I'll see you all in the next part. Back at HQ for the HQ wrap-up / preparation video.